So it's time to talk about the emotion, as mentioned in the morning, and I'm very glad to have with us an experience which is very interesting and important. I mean, the EMOJ experience. We have with us Maura Mengoni. Maura is Associate Professor at the Polytechnic University of Marche, which is a very crucial technical, let's say, and academic center in the center east of Italy. And Maura is also president of a spin-off of the university, which is called EMOJ, and is focused on the emotion tracking. So they develop a very exciting technologies for tracking the emotion. So she's presenting us a speech titled EMOJ, a new design approach to create engaging experience from emotions. So the floor is for the speech.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Maura Mengoni, Associate Professor and co-founder of EMOJ. My today's speech will be focused on storytelling the EMOJ Foundation and to present you our new design approach. First of all, I would like to show you some important challenges that trigger out our research work. There are several situations where the success of a product, a service, a system, or a public space depends on the emotional reactions people have while interacting with all of these cues. Imagine a supermarket shop. Why does the customer choose a specific product than another one? Or why does he leave without buying anything? It could depend either on the market layout, the product package, price, or maybe on the employee's courtesy when provide the service. Transfer the situation to a digital shop. Some customers appear frustrated during the navigation and leave the e-shop without checking out. A museum is a public space where people go to learn something, to be fascinated by the artifacts, to live a cultural experience. However, how many times we have seen people relaxed on a seat, losing interest on the surrounding? It could depend on the fact that the exhibition is not able to elicit their interest, or they cannot find their personalized journey within the museum. Finally, have you never thought about how much emotion affect road perception and driving performance? Is it possible, according to you, to improve the human-machine interaction to increase the driver's attention by regulating their emotions? Feelings as to whether a product deserves to exist or not can only be based on our personal reaction to the values it offers. Consequently, we should have no reason to presume others will share our same reactions. So I think that the first challenge we have is measurement. We as designers, researchers, have to measure objectively and quantitatively the reaction that people have when interacting with other products. As we designers must know who are the customer, what makes them different from the others, and how they feel and what they want. Facilitated by the networking power of internet, consumers are becoming prosumers, taking a proactive role in specifying what they are looking for. Today, the high quality of a product and the user experience it provides are not enough to ensure its success on the market. As a consequence, most companies are making the product only the part of a well-conceived and comprehensive customer experience to guarantee consistencies between all the signals transmitted through every element at every touch point. As a consequence, most Western economies continue to shift from providing discrete products to providing services. Designers have moved their input upstream to help shape the business model of companies and design every touch points where people interact with employees and fabric of the service provider. Therefore, the second challenge we have to face with its complexity of human-system interaction at every touch point. That means to be able to measure the human reaction both in physical and digital scenarios when he or she encounters the company and assign a value to the experience he has lived. Moreover, measurement must be transferred to design to improve the customer experience. We can get some important insight from the huge amount of data to create individualized human experience, to design a better product and provide more satisfying services. So, our research goal is the creation of a unique experiences to engage and connect with customers, able to transform their feelings from negative to positive, to intercept their wishes and respond in real time to make them more satisfied. We try to achieve this goal by defining an holistic approach and an implemented technological framework that's based on 4 different steps strictly interconnected each other. At first, we want to analyze all human-system interaction at every touch point, use this data to know some important metrics to assess the customer experience, and then decide and react in real time to change the human state and realize a pleasant, engaging, and personalized experience. In 2017, EMOJ was born as academic spin-off of the Polytechnic University of Marche with the aim to implement this approach and transform the world of customer experience. We were a team of 5 researchers and visionary businessmen with a dream to become in the future leader of customer-centric innovation by providing challenges technologies, most based on artificial intelligence, to automatically measure the complex human state and create adaptive customer experiences. Today we are a team of 10 experts in artificial intelligence, pioneers in affective computing. This is just an overview of the technological progresses we did in these years toward the complete assessment of the complex human state and its use in creating adaptive experience in physical and digital scenarios. The system is based on 3 different software modules interconnected each other to realize a continuous flow from analytics to real-time adaptation. We were the first in Italy to develop a face coding system based on deep convolutional neural networks, enabling the recognition of age, gender, the 6 primary Ekman emotions, valence, engagement, gaze direction, and other indicators from pictures and videos captured by every type of camera. The huge amount of data are then collected and arranged into a web analytics dashboard where it's possible to know the degree of attention, the satisfaction rate, engagement, customer profile, and its reaction to specific cues at each touch point. When a second camera is added to the environment, the EMOJ system is able to detect body movements and postures to identify the user behavior and assess ergonomic factors, as you can see in these slides, where we are able to identify some awkward postures and in order to support the improvement of factory operator safety. EMOJ operates in numerous sectors, from fashion to automotive, from museum to entertainment, for the technology, scalability and configurability. Now, I want to show you just some example of to demonstrate the applicability of our approach. The first application is the system used for audience measurement during the opera festival. Infrared camera were positioned in the stereo arena to detect the audience facial expression during the show. Collected data were elaborated to identify an innovative model of relationship between emotion, satisfaction, and appraisal and address artistic choices to improve future performances. The technology can also be embedded in mobile app and website to monitor the user experience and automatically find the usability issues. It tracks users' interactions, plotting aids, find heat maps, assess satisfaction rate, and completely map the user journey. Today, analytics only answer what, while our system can answer also why. Once the system has recognized the person's age, gender, emotions, and in some cases identity, it's able to adapt the user experience based on his or her state in order to realize a sensible, reactive, and personalized environment. The application, you can see it in this slide, is an emotional tunnel sensed by multiple cameras and equipped with LED lighting, LCD display, video projectors, audio speakers. When a person enters the tunnel, it's recognized and a customized experience is offered by changes in real time different sensorial stimuli. The second application is a multimedia totem for museums equipped with a webcam on the top. When visitors are in front of it, EMOJ assign a specific cluster to this type of visitor and propose a journey across the museum through the visualization of different artworks. In automotive, we are developing UDrive in collaboration with Relab. UDrive is a driving assistance system that regulates the driver's emotional state to increase safety and comfort. We launched it at past CES. The last year was difficult for most of us, but EMOJ takes the opportunity of COVID to study and launch a product line dedicated to distance learning. Coursing Cloud is a learning platform for the delivery of compulsory professional training courses. It monitors in real time the identity presence of all the attendees, the level of attention, satisfaction during the video lecture, and automatically produces the certificate in compliance with the GDPR. Examine Cloud is a spy software with a lockdown browser to check that students are not copying during the online exam. Eventing Cloud is a live event monitoring software that measures real-time the engagement rate, satisfaction, and the interaction level of the host user in conferences, seminars, and meetings. There are just the name of some of our customers and partners which have allowed us to be leaders in artificial intelligence. Just some concluding remarks. The today's scenario is rapidly changed to adapt products, services, and experience to the customers. This makes it imperative to introduce human factors in design and human-machine interaction. Internet of Things, artificial intelligence are just enabling technology to achieve this goal, but their implementation requires an holistic approach and, yes, a design vision. EMOJ was born to take the opportunity of the upcoming digital transformation to contributing in creating a world of emotional intelligence. Emotion, I believe they have a power to connect us with us, but also to realize an empathetic connection with the object, with the spaces, and so to improve design. Thank you for your attention.
So are you there, Maura? Are you connected?
Yes, of course.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to our symposium. And thank you very much for the great presentation you gave us. So just some questions, of course. One comes to me. That is the first, then I leave the floor to Andrea for the next, for the public. Just curious, you did a great overview about the type of applications that you have done with your technologies. So I'm wondering, and the question is, which is for you the long-term perspective of the emotion tracking? So how do you see in the long future, in the future scenario? I guess it's not an easy question, but which is the future of the emotion or the emotions tracking?
Yeah, thank you for the question. I think that the long-term application could be automotive, and I mean automotive and all sectors where a person strictly interacts with a machine. For example, motorcycle, robots, yacht spaces. So where it's, I think it's necessary an empathetic connection with the machine. Till yesterday, I think that we have just a cognitive interaction with machines. Today, thanks to emotion recognition, we have the opportunity to interact with them in a humanized level. So the long-term one, I think it's, yes, automotive and this type of sectors.
Thank you, Maura. So understanding the emotion make everything more, at least the interaction with technology is more human. And as being human is part of being a body. So I mean, that's a strong relation with what we say today. So Andrea, question, I guess, from the public.
Question from the audience. How do you think the interaction between body devices will change as we will be able to recognize emotion in real time? And the second part of the question, what are the guiding elements of the interactive design of these systems, considering that we can intercept the user's emotions?
Complex question. I think that the great effect of emotion in design is the changing of the paradigm of product design. Because we are used to think about product design, we are used to think about the performance, the technical performance a product has to provide us. Emotion can change the role of the product in our lives. Emotion, but also body tracking allow product to be more interactive, more adaptable so the product becomes a sort of service, a service that contributes to our well-being and to respond to our implicit needs. So I think that a designer has to change the way to look at the product and look at the opportunity of emotion and body tracking to make their product a sort of services. I think that this is just the great paradigm.
And to conclude, which advice will you give to policymakers handling this quite privacy-related question of having people, having someone getting data from the interactions in public events?
I just to answer with what a Google director answered me when I make this type of question. He said that privacy today is an opportunity and not a limitation for all of us. I mean, DGPR was a complex event for my company. We have a stop for I think 3-4 months where everything, our customers decided to stop to work with us. When we are Italian, so we are European people, so we study the problem and then we find a solution. So today we work a lot on developing cloud infrastructure to manage privacy and other biometric data in order to ensure the privacy of our customers, of their clients, but as well as to use this type of data to generate more satisfying services for one people are available to spend money and to spend also their pictures, videos to got it.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much, Maura. Thank you
for your invitation.
Thanks again, Maura, for being with us, and enjoy the rest of the day. And thanks also for your presentation.